Let's go off the charts here on the ML Sports Platter. It is, in fact, brought to you by CH Insurance, and they are in your corner for those personal and commercial insurance plans, group benefits, and, of course, Joe Corsi, John Serino here from CH, and you can log on to chinsurance.cc for more information. They dressed up for it. I did not. Guys, welcome aboard, and the ratings are sure to go through the proverbial roof. Thanks for coming on, man.
I think Junior would probably say off the charts.
Yeah, probably off the charts ratings, no doubt about it. So Joe Corsi, man, I haven't seen you, and actually I haven't seen either of you guys on the screen in a while. We had a great event at the ballpark, saw you guys at the state fair, and now we're ripping into the month of October. And Joe, I give you the floor. Time to boost up, right?
This is it. This is, as they say, my time to shine. I mean, Boost has been a great program. We now are also doing the benefits blueprint. These are great tools that we're now giving to all of our employer groups. We're really trying to stress the small to mid-sized business, Fortune 500 benefits. We want those groups to feel the love, so to say. Too often the smaller companies, they just get the same, here's your renewal, check the box, move on. Mm-hmm. We're showing options. We're showing different plan designs. We're showing different carriers. So this year, our motto is, keep an open mind, because you never know what's going to be the best fit for your company.
And I'll just add that, in the past, it's always been, hey, there's the 800-pound gorilla is in the room, all right? Sure. And that's where you're with. As Joe says, this year, there's other carriers that could be an option that never were in the past. So we're just trying to give small, medium, large businesses the knowledge to look and see what you have, look and see if there's something better, different with another carrier, and just let's talk about it.
Choices. It's all about choices. I mean, too often we never show choices, and health insurance, we haven't shown things in years. It's always been, here's the one carrier, check the box, move on. And now it's, here's a couple options, and maybe somebody's a better fit for you.
And you know what, Mike, too, and I'll also add this, is that the other than the choice of going with another carrier, the Boost program that Joe's referring to and that we're talking about is more than just health benefits, right? I mean, it's HR services that we give to our clients. It's an operating platform, enrollment platform that we provide to our clients, all free of charge, right? So it's not just, hey, you should go with this plan. It's, you should go with this plan. And besides that, we're going to review your employee handbook. We're going to be able to do your sexual harassment training for you on an annual basis. We're going to be able to give you, all the other plethora of items that come with the program. It's really something that I hope small business in particular take advantage of and call us and ask about it.
And I think, in today's day and age where staffs are changing and costs are changing and employees are changing, there's in and out, there's different moving parts all the time. It's great to have those options right in front of you, because every day something's changing. So if you have to change to, benefit your background and boost up your company and get all the right things in line for everybody on the team, I mean, that's a great thing to have, Joe. I mean, you got to have those options in place.
Yeah. And, the one thing too that we're really doing, we've been doing this now for the last few weeks, is we started going out and meeting with, our groups to renew them, is, these employees sometimes don't realize the true cost that you're spending on their health insurance. Right. And too often than not, they were like, oh, it cost me X amount of money. This is crazy. But does the employee understand that? Does the employee really see the value? Because, employers are like, my employees don't even value this health insurance. They don't realize I'm spending all this money on there. And it's like, we got to get the employee to understand that as a benefit, you're getting a huge benefit. I mean, we looked at one employer the other day, and we figured it out. It was like, for a family, they were getting an extra $7.50 an hour per hour is in. The employee was like, I never realized that, but that's what they're getting when you break down what they're paying for it. That, what the employer pays for health insurance.
And topic 2, we've got a seminar, Mr. Serino, coming up here on October 9th, right? It's a biggie for CH.
We do. October 9th from 8 to 9:30. It's going to be an open forum. We're inviting our clients. We're inviting our prospects to come and listen to some very key topics surrounding human resources, HR services, and HR issues that are going to be happening into 2026. Workers' compensation issues in 26. It's going to be a great, and obviously health insurance as well. It's going to be a great, hour and a half tops. To just listen and ask all the questions that you may have regarding those 3 or 4 topics.
And for more, obviously, on Boost and everything else, CH, you can go to chinsurance.cc, a proud title sponsor of The Platter. It is, of course, Off the Charts with John Serino and Joe Corsi in conjunction with The Platter. And CH is a 5-star company that's in your corner. In fact, my hat says it in case I always forget. Guys, I know this past weekend you were going wild with the Orange winning at Clemson. You both love your SU football. And, this is the kind of win, right? Like last year, John, you were on regularly with Joe and I, and we constantly talked about going in. Fran Brown, can he coach, right? He jumps 2 levels of coaching from, the secondary defensive backs. It's not a coordinator to a head coach. It's a specialty group up to a head coach. You're going up 2 levels. New program, new this, new that, NIL, portal, all these balls in the air. They win double-digit games. They win multiple games against top 25 teams. They get a bunch of 4 and 5 stars in here. McCord, the offense, the record-setting stuff. And then it goes into this year. They lose a lot of people, and the schedule is also really hard. Well, now here we are at 3-1. I know that Angeli's out for the year, but the sustainability of Cuse football was the next question. And when you win games at Clemson, and I don't want to hear about it's not the same old Clemson. When you win at Death Valley, 4 and 5 star NFL guys on the D-line, you beat a Dabo. Sure, they might not be that Clemson, but they're still Clemson. It's fair. 2 things can be true at the same time. So, fellas, I'll turn it over to you. Do you feel as fans when they win a game like this, it must feel like, okay, this thing is more sustainable than not if you're able to do that?
You hit it on the head, the 2 levels of coaching for Fran Brown. I just want to touch on that for a minute from my perspective. I mean, what about that call? The onside kick after the touchdown.
Unreal.
Who would have ever expected that? But you have to hit him with the surprise. And what a surprise it was. It was awesome. And that you got to give credit to Fran Brown for that. No question about it. I think he's just a super coach. He relates to his players. He's very humble. He's just a player's coach, right? He's just I think the program is, the injury to Angeli is certainly going to hurt us, but you know what? I think Ricky's going to do just fine. 2 different style quarterbacks going in. One's great on his legs. One was better with his arm. Ricky's going to have to get he's going to have to be a little bit more patient back there and put a little bit more accuracy to his passes. But boy, does that give SU though another option with his legs. I mean, Angeli couldn't run for anything, but can throw the football. This guy is going to be able to run all over defenses, and I think they got to use him that way. Obviously, we don't want to injure him as well, but you know what? We got to save a season now, and I think that's one of the things that they're going to have to do.
Joe, you were going crazy, I heard. Sources have confirmed.
I missed the game. I was at a soccer game. I had a double header.
Hey, that's what streaming's for, big boy. All right. You're allowed. Listen, man, as a cool dad who has kids out places and you're on your phone during a Cuse game, people are going to know what you're doing. You know?
Yeah, I'm okay. That's acceptable.
Are you going to get screamed at by somebody, the kids, the missus? Is somebody going to get mad at you if you stream the Cuse game on the side? No,
you're right. You're right.
John, we got to help him out with the technology. We got to boost him up with the technology.
There's only so much you can do, though, Mike. There's only so much you can do. He's unfortunately he's a fan of the community and a fan of Syracuse, but he just doesn't partake all the time.
That's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Well, look, I'm a fan of both of you guys and certainly of CH. CH Insurance is a title sponsor of the ML Sports Platter. It is off the charts with John Serino and Joe Corsi. For more on Boost and more insurance topics across the board. Hey, it's Q4. Look at your own policy as well. Ask the right questions. When you call CH, they answer. That's my favorite thing about them. They are in your corner 24/7, 365. John, Joe, CH Insurance, thanks so much for coming on, and we'll talk to you real soon, all right?
Thanks, Mike. Take it easy, my friend.